And as the Israel-US war on Iran continues to rage, reports saying the US has quietly opened diplomatic channels through intermediaries to gauge the possibility of a truce with Tehran. The reports follow US President Donald Trump's comments that the campaign in Iran will end very soon. However, he followed that up with a conflicting remark, saying that the US is going to go further into the war. Listen to this.
So we're winning very decisively. We're way ahead of schedule. Our military is the greatest in the world. We're very proud to be involved in this, and it's going to be ended soon. And if it starts up again, they'll be hit even harder.
And the conflicting statement from Trump is not the first one. When the war started, Trump, remember, described the military offensive as a short strike designed to cripple Iran's military infrastructure. But then, within days, his administration changed the timeline of the strikes in a way. The Secretary of State said the strikes would go on for as long as it takes to achieve the U.S. objectives in the war. In the latest, Trump has suggested that he has left open the door to potential negotiations with Iran. Responding to a question on talks with Tehran in an interview to Fox News, Trump said, quoting, "It's possible, depends on what terms." The change in tone reflecting the difficulty in reconciling early expectations with battlefield reality in a way. While the U.S. killed Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei as a result of those strikes, Iran has managed to hit back across the Gulf and Israel. Tehran's strategy of overwhelming defenses with cheap drones has led to concerns about America's depleting stockpiles of interceptors, and this has forced the U.S. to rethink how long it can actually sustain the war in Iran. While the U.S. hoped for a quick and nimble operation to paralyze Iran's ability to strike back, the fact is, Iran has continued to strike back fiercely across the region. Iran's retaliatory capability has not disappeared despite America's constant claims of destroying Tehran's military assets. Iran's foreign minister has ruled out any dialogue with the U.S. Speaking during an interview, Arakchi cited Tehran's bitter experience with past talks to rule out any further dialogue.
After 3 rounds of negotiation, and after the American team in the negotiation, said itself that we made a big progress, still they decided to attack us. So I don't think, talking with Americans anymore would be, on our agenda anymore.
As the war drags on, it is Iran which seems to be more prepared for a long, drawn-out war, leaving the U.S. to constantly reassess what it wants to achieve in Iran. Trump's comments also are the first sign of the U.S. seeking an off-ramp. It is perhaps also a signal that the war has not followed the script planned by Washington, and it is the U.S. which could blink first.